welcome to Scotland. A country with rich culture and history, beautiful lush green landscapes, delicious food, and very friendly locals. Join us on an adventure in the capital city, Edinburgh, as we immerse ourselves in the culture of this beautiful country.
Oh my gosh.
It's not bad, no?
No, it's great.
It's comfortable. Landed in Scotland. Whenever I touch down in a new city or in a new country, I just get that super exciting feeling of wanting to explore. Normally, I like to drop my bags as fast as possible at the Airbnb so I can spend as much time as I can just roaming the streets and getting familiar with the city. Once we arrived in Edinburgh, I couldn't wait to just fully dive in and discover this city that has so much history. Walking through the streets of Scotland. About to go get some fish and chips. It's a lot colder here than it is in Tenerife. I got this big ass coat on. One thing I was excited for before this trip was to try authentic fish and chips from the UK. Let's go get some fish and chips. And one of the most famous spots in Edinburgh to get fish and chips is Birdie's. Located right on the famous Victoria Street, this place has attracted many celebrities over the years. And after trying some deep fried and battered cod with some chips and their delicious chippy sauce, I definitely understood why. You see the plates, man. Empty.
It closed up in real life. Oh my god, clothes are bad at work.
These do not look real. This is Monopoly money, bro.
It does look like me.
After dinner, we grabbed some pints next door at Finnegan's Wake and experienced a little taste of the live music scene in Edinburgh. So we just woke up in a nice, lovely Airbnb, and we're gonna go on a hike today. I was telling them that we just woke up. We're gonna go on a hike.
We're going, it's called Archer Seat.
Arthur's.
I knew that. It's the remains of a volcano, actually, which is really interesting.
Cool.
And it has like human tools found up there that date back to 5000 BC.
Maybe we'll find like a hammer or something.
I think they probably
Bring it back.
removed them all. It's okay.
I don't think so. It's been really nice. We're gonna explore some more today. And yeah. Our Airbnb was only about a 30 minutes walk up to Arthur's Seat. This little hike, more like a nature walk, is a really nice morning excursion to start your beautiful day in Edinburgh. This hill is actually an extinct volcano, and it sits right in the city center towards the end of the Royal Mile. Many natives call this hill the Sleeping Dragon. In old Celtic folklore states that a dragon used to fly around the sky, terrorizing the town, eating the livestock, and eventually it ate so much, it lied down for a rest and never woke up again.
So nice.
Sorry about that.
If you come to Scotland, lay in the grass.
Arthur's Seat is also the inspiration for many works of literature, including Frankenstein by Mary Shelley and The Underground City by Jules Verne. Nobody knows exactly how it got its name, but some say it was the site for the legendary Camelot and the home of King Arthur and his knights. So now, we're headed to Edinburgh Castle. I don't know much about it. Just like I don't know much about anything here in Scotland, but I think it's gonna be pretty beautiful. You know, lots of history. I'm sure lots of people were like slaughtered in there. But yeah, should be a good time. The true heart of Edinburgh is the Royal Mile. This is an avenue that cuts right through the center, and it has a tradition of being the processional route for the kings and queens of Scotland over the last 500 years. On this street, you can find anything, from ancient churches to traditional pubs and wild street performances. Walking around this city feels like you're literally walking in history. Every corner has some type of significance or story. This street I mentioned earlier is called Victoria Street, and you might recognize it from the movies of Harry Potter. That's because this is where J.K. Rowling got her inspiration for Diagon Alley. This curved street is famous for its colorful shops and is a great spot for photos. Hello, YouTube. We're here at Victoria Street. Lots of history, lots of beautiful shops. That's all I got for you. We visited the Museum of Context, a store that retails all things Harry Potter, just so I could nerd out real quick. Twins. It's draft day.
It's draft day. Goodbye.
What did he say?
Gryffindor. As you can tell by the overall vibe and aesthetic of the city of Edinburgh, it really kind of has this medieval Game of Thrones feel to it. This is especially apparent walking around the castle. It is the oldest building in Edinburgh and was used as a refuge and residence for most of the Scottish kings and queens.
Well, I'm excited. We haven't really begun.
Where's the slaughtering happen?
Oh my gosh.
Views are kind of pretty much the only thing I knew about Scottish history prior to coming is that when it came to war, this country was very fierce and well respected. And this castle reflects how much this proved to be true. So we are currently in the cellars, where I just learned that hundreds of soldiers lived in here, and many of them died due to disease. Yeah. They didn't have enough food, water. You could feel the death in here. You could feel the death. Not gonna lie, it smells like not too good. There's definitely some rats crawling around. But yeah, pretty interesting. Probably the most important objects in all of the land of Scotland are the crown jewels. Made of gold, silver, and precious gems. It includes the crown, the scepter, and the sword of the state. Filming these things was strictly prohibited, but I wanted to give you guys a glimpse of what these precious items looked like. Oh, sorry. that's a wrap on Edinburgh Castle. Very unique, different than any other European castle I've been in. Really cool to see like how important war and power was to them. In France, you see castles and it's more about like aesthetic beauty. Same with Spanish castles as well. But really interesting nonetheless. Now I think we're gonna go find some food and continue on with the day. Yeah.
So after walking around all morning, we worked up a big appetite.
This is my kingdom.
And when in doubt, we usually default to Asian food. This place, Noodles Home, did not disappoint. After that, we went to Edinburgh's most famous ice cream parlor, Mary's Milk Bar.
Emma?
Mine's like completely already left.
No worries.
This is good. Mandarin and basil sorbet.
Many Scottish people believe that death is something that's foretold. Death is never a surprise, according to many legends. There's usually a number of common symbols and images that present themselves before someone's demise. Back in the medieval days of Scotland, most people would be buried into tombs or resting places, often with some of their personal objects. This attracted thieves who would dig up the bodies and rob anything that they saw was valuable.
Walking through this graveyard. It's actually pretty beautiful. Not gonna lie, it doesn't give me like creepy vibes at all. Big castle on the hill right now I'm looking at. Scotland's beautiful, man. Really beautiful. Would I move here? Maybe.
If you're looking to escape the hustle of the Royal Mile and Princess Street, I would definitely recommend you take a walk around Dean Village. Located just a few minutes away from the city center, this old peaceful village was a prosperous hamlet for over 800 years. It's a beautiful place to take in the sights, listen to the sound of running water, and just enjoy the scenery. No visit to Edinburgh, Scotland is complete without seeing St. Giles Cathedral. This 12th century medieval church is completely free to the public, and it's great to visit in the evening when there's not as many people around.
Okay, we're gonna do our best Scottish accents. It's not funny. It's not funny. I've got school.
It's not funny, I've got school.
By the bear, there's a young boy. His name is Harry, with his sister Mary.
Sister Mary. Mary. That's good. There we go.
If you're looking to experience the culture, history, and beauty of Scotland, its capital city, Edinburgh, is a great place to start. With great food, nice people, and undeniable charm, you will not be disappointed. Stay tuned for my next videos as we explore the Highlands of Scotland and discover the secrets of Loch Ness. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. More videos coming soon. Thank you for watching.
Headed home. It was fun. Edinburgh.
Still
Scotland.
gotta figure that out. Perfect.
Edinburgh. It was fun. Probably one of the best trips I've had in a while. Excited to go back home, relax.
I would definitely recommend Edinburgh. It's really cool. Lots of history. It's beautiful. The Highlands. It's really interesting.
Yeah.
Cool place.
Come to Edinburgh. Peace.